Hey guys, it's Chobongo, and this is one of my first YouTube videos. My goal is to create high quality content for the community, and it would really help me out if you could let me know what you like or what I could improve in the comments below. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and maybe even subscribe so you won't miss the next one. The Duke is one of 4 bosses added with the Desert Treasure 2 quest, and in my opinion one of the most unique encounters in the game. There are a lot of mechanics to think about here, including before and during the fight. In fact, you can't even fight the boss when you first enter the room because he's asleep and has to be woken up by crafting 2 potions made of 2 separate types of mushrooms and salt. Not only that, but while you're trying to craft them, rocks fall from the ceiling, and if you get hit, you'll take about 17 damage, and the extremities will periodically cast a gaze attack that's area of effect and will do upwards of 70 damage to you if you get hit. The good news is that the rocks aren't difficult to dodge, and the gaze attack is 100% avoidable with very little effort. There will also be poison coming out of the vents in the middle of the room, but it's pretty easy to avoid if you just don't walk into the clouds. Now, like I mentioned, you'll have to gather 2 different types of mushrooms and some salt. You'll need a pestle and mortar to then grind up the mushrooms and a pickaxe to mine the salt. You can find the pestle and mortar as well as the pickaxe in the boss room. Once you get all the materials, you'll place it in a vat to create the potions, and then you use them to wake up the boss. Now that he's awake, things change a little bit. His auto attack is a slam on the ground that causes icicles to come up out of the ground, and you can't be standing on them or you'll take a lot of damage. If you move too far away from him, or more than one tile, he'll send magic attacks at you, which can be prayed against to reduce the damage, but you'll take more damage anyway than you would just from taking a melee attack. The way I like to deal with these attacks is just by standing on either the left or right side right next to the pillars, and when we get into the gameplay footage, you'll see that. Now, the entire time that you're fighting him, after every 5th auto attack, he's going to cast Freezing Gaze, which is a time-based attack. It takes a minute to pop, but once it does, it'll do over 90 damage to you, so it's almost guaranteed to kill you. The way to avoid this is just by hiding behind a pillar, and you'll also see that during the gameplay. The Duke also has an attack called Gas Flare, which he'll fire a poison projectile towards you, but it'll hit the vent that's nearest to you and cause poison to come out of that vent for a few seconds. So the way that you avoid this is just by running from one side to the other when he casts it. It doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but it's easy to get out of the way of. Interesting to note about this is that if you're killing him on a Slayer task and you wear your Slayer helmet or a gas mask, it will actually reduce the damage you take from Gas Flare. When he's above 50% health, he'll only fire 1 of these at a time, but once he gets below 50% health, he'll fire 2 back to back. So you have to remember to keep running after the first one. And furthermore, once he gets under 25% health, he enrages and attacks 1 tick faster, so those spike attacks, which are his auto attacks, will come 1 tick faster. Now when you're gearing up for this fight, you want to bring the best melee gear that you have. The best weapon is going to be the Osmuten's Fang for most people, because it's just affordable and very good. You're going to want to use it on Slash, because this boss is weak to Slash. If you can't afford a Fang, the Arclight is also very good, because he is a demon. Blade of Saildor, the Scythe, and also the brand new Soul Reaper Axe are all very good weapons here. I would also recommend that you bring runes for Thralls as well as your Book of the Dead so that you can actually summon them. And then stamina potions are very important and a must-have. So now that we've gone over all of this, let's actually get into the boss fight and I can show you guys how it's done. Alright guys, trying out a little live commentary here. This is now live Chobongo. We're going to go ahead and hit the Icy Basalt teleport to Weiss because I have not gotten the frozen tablet yet to attach to my Ring of Shadows to teleport here. But that's fine. The run to this boss is actually not nearly as bad as the others. We'll go ahead and climb through this fence here and then down the stairs. This is a very similar run to the Phantom Muspa. The bosses actually happen to be located both inside of this cave here. So if you do have the teleport with the frozen tablet and the ring, it'll bring you right about here, which is very convenient for the Phantom Muspa as well, which is right over here. But we're going to go ahead and go through this gate and then through the heavy door. So now, here is the boss's room right here. Go ahead and open the gate, and once you click that, you're going to enter an instance here. What you're going to do, let me just turn down this music a little bit. I do like to play with sounds on sometimes, especially for these bosses. This one is very good, and I'll tell you why shortly. With the frozen gaze attack, when the eyeball appears on your screen, as soon as you hear the ice barrage sound effect, you can actually go ahead and attack the boss then. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and drop all of my sharks, all 6 of them. Grab a pestle and mortar off of the wall. These mark tiles here on the ground, so you can actually run right up to this mark tile. Go ahead and drink a stamina potion. And then click over here, and as you can see, I can run straight through the gaze, and I don't have to worry about being hit by it. I'll never get hit by it as long as I start now from this end on this tile. Go ahead and click right through. You can still be hit by the rocks falling from the ceiling. Go ahead and grab a pickaxe as we run by here so we don't forget. Go ahead and step up on this tile. Click straight across. Run right through it, no problem. Go ahead and grab both of these mushrooms. Grind them up. There we go. Run straight back across here. Oh, got hit by a rock there. That's unfortunate. But it's fine. Go ahead and head down here. Make sure we don't get hit by the poison. Mine ourselves salt twice. Once we get the second one, we'll have a stack of 12 Musca powder, 12 Ardor powder, and 12 Salax salt. So you do need 12 of each. I'm aware, apparently the powders, depending on your herblore level, you will make more or less of them, so just be aware that you do need 12 of each. So we'll go ahead and fill up the fermentation vats, pick my sharks back up, or at least 4 of them. Go ahead and grab the potions here. Now we're going to head on up to begin this encounter. So, oh look at that, that's convenient. So you'll notice these 2 tiles here are marked as well. Those are the safe tiles from the gaze attack. You don't want to move over, you don't want to move further back, and you don't want to move over to this tile, because if you're more than 1 tile from this little area here, the boss can fire a magic attack at you, which can do a lot of damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat an anglerfish and hit my Divine Super Combat Potion, get the BGS out, turn my prayers on, summon a Thrall, and then we'll go ahead and wake up the boss with these potions. As soon as that's done, you can go ahead and attack the boss. You want to step off to the side. As soon as the white clouds appear on the ground, you can go back out to attack again. It's 3, 4. Now after this one, this is the 5th one. You can go ahead and get another attack in here, and then you want to hide for the eye. As soon as you hear that ice barrage, you can go ahead and get back out. Just continue like that. It's a super simple boss. So here comes the gas. Just run to the other side. Continue as normal. I actually forgot to count this time, so yeah, there it is right there. And ice barrage, go ahead and hit him. 1, 2. There's the gas. There's 2 of them that time. 3, 4. Go ahead and get the Thrall back. There's 5. This should be the eye. Yep. Drink a potion here. Oops. Actually, I'll just... Oh, that's the gas there. Run to the other side. Wait this one out. Continue to hit the boss. More gas. You can actually sneak one in right there. Probably gonna have to wait. Yep. This one out. Hit the boss again. Now I'll just keep hitting zeros. And there you go. It was simple enough. I'm rewarded with 216 coal on 25 kill count, which is the drop rate for that frozen tablet that I'm looking for. So that's a little unfortunate. But I hope that this guide was helpful for all of you. If it was, please leave a comment and let me know. In fact, I want your comment. Let's make the comment say frog. If you watched to this point and you enjoyed the video, comment frog down below so we can confuse everybody else. Thank you guys very much. Have a great night.